the Jeff Meacham Network's Multiverse of Media. For over 15 years, the recognized symbol of excellence and the standard bearer in coverage of sports and entertainment. You ever wanted to come into a sports bar where the barkeeps know their game? Well, the Jeff Meacham Network Multiverse of Media has got a production just for you. Sit down and relax as the stat boy and his partner break down the statistics in all things sports. Whether it's football, basketball, motorsports, baseball, hockey, soccer, professional wrestling, mixed martial arts, boxing, and much, much more. All are welcome. Your barkeeps here keep you up to date and in the know of everything going on in sports, while also having a pleasant conversation about it all. Your host and owner of the bar, Stat Boy Mike. His partner in crime, Dori Lou. And a host of other guests coming in. The food's hot, the seats are warm, the drinks are ice cold, and the sports talk is plentiful. Casa D-18 Studios presents Stat Boy Sports Bar. Take a bar stool and enjoy the show.
You know, I have to say, I absolutely love our new opening.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, that opening is Stat Boy approved. Good way to get that into the first 2 seconds. And Stat Girl approved too. Absolutely. We've got to get a meme for you. We've got to do.
Don't rush it. Don't rush it.
The sports bar is constantly evolving. I love how it's been doing that. Hello, my internet fans. Welcome to this special week in the sports bar, because at the end of the show, at about the 8 o'clock hour, give or take a few minutes or so, we get to draft our fantasy football teams. Yay! It's a big moment here. But first, as Julie Chen Moonmez would say on Big Brother, we got to get through the news. There's plenty of it. Take a look at the ticker. Remember, we are monetized. If you have an idea or have a topic on what you want us to talk about, super chat, super chat, super chat. We will immediately stop what we're doing, look it over, look it up if we need to, and discuss it. We start off, as we always do, with probably the most sophisticated game in the world, golf. And this past weekend at the FedEx St. Jude Championship here in Tennessee, 6 hours to the west in good old Memphis, Lucas Glover, that name sounds familiar. Of course it is, because he won the Wyndham Championship the week before, and now he is a back-to-back champion. So he had to go to a playoff to do it. How do you play in a playoff? It's easy. You go back to the 18th hole. You play one-on-one or until somebody wins. In the final playoff hole, he was up against Patrick Cantlay. They both hit their tee shots. Cantlay hit the water hazard, which cost him a stroke. They both sank their putt, but Lucas made his in a par. Patrick made his in a bogey. Patrick Cantlay is your FedEx St. Jude champion for 2023. Also, it was noted that American golfer from Hawaii, We can have the next graphic, please. Thank you. Colin Morikawa from Hawaii pledged to donate $1,000 for every birdie he scored during the tournament to assist recovery efforts in Maui. Wildfires have devastated the surrounding communities of Lahaina, where he grew up, and he has a family restaurant. At the end of the opening round, he scored 6 birdies and sent out tweets and everything on his social media that others would join in the cause. I have not heard that has happened. In the second, third, and final rounds, he scored 3 birdies for a grand total of 15 birdies. He did score an eagle, which is kind of like a double birdie, so maybe he threw in an extra $1,000, but a bare minimum $15,000 from his winnings go to the Hawaii United Way and the Hawaii Community Foundation. There is the information. There is a website which we can all put on our social media to assist the wildfires that have been going on in Maui. As of course, That Boy Sports Bar is Maui strong.
Yeah. Let me just say, I was home last night watching Monday Night Raw with my dad, and we actually we were watching Raw yet, or were you? I don't know if we were watching Raw or no. Yeah, we were watching Raw, and before that, the news came on, and they were showing the scenes in Maui, and my dad and my mom having gone there in 1988, and literally pointing out the village, or at least what was left of the village that they literally stayed in, the little convenience store my mom went to go get them bread, snacks, etc. during the course of their stay there, and just watching it just burn. It was surreal, like damn, it was heartbreaking. So anyway,
it is indeed. So again, there's the website. If you can donate, by all means, please do so. So now that the FedEx St. Jude Championship is done, the top. Hey, Pop is in the sports bar. Love you, Pop.
Hey, Pop. Thanks for coming in.
With the FedEx St. Jude Championship complete, we are now down to 50 players. The players in red have been eliminated. They will not be playing in the BMW Championship this week. The majority of the top 10 players that we have been featuring all summer, John Rahm, Scotty Scheffler, Rory McIlroy, Max Homa, Victor Hovland, Patrick Cantlay, Xander Schaufield, Colin Morikawa, the champion back-to-back Lucas Glover. They are all going to play in the BMW Championship this weekend. Then the list gets whittled down to 30. And then finally, next weekend, the weekend after next, those 30 play in the final tournament of the season, the PGA Championship. The winner of that tournament is named PGA Championship, and we close the book on men's golf. But the book that stays open is women's golf. Hello, Raymond. Welcome to the Sports Bar. We will bring you in later. Dori Lou,
all right.
The LPGA.
LPGA. We had the AIG Women's Open in Surrey, England, and Stat Boy Mike can't spell.
Or type.
Our winner is not Lila Vu, it's Lilia Vu. It's her first LPGA Tour win with her second major championship, the first being the Chevron Championship earlier this year. She's also had 3 titles in the Symmetra Tour in 2021. So I think she's going to be an up-and-comer here. Our top 10 in the women, we don't have too much exciting going on right now.
For the record,
these are the top.
Botch.
The top 10 these are the top 10 in their standings, not in their overall rankings. Number 1, Céline Boutier from France. She tied 16th in the Women's Open. Lilia Vu was your winner, and she moved up 5 places to number 2. Number 3 is Wuning Yin from China. She tied 61st and moved up 1 space to 3rd. Number 4, Haiju Kim of Korea moved up one spot. She tied number 4th in the Open. She's in currently 4th place. In number 5, Allison Corpez of the U.S. tied 6th, moving up one place during the Open. And then in number 6 from Korea, we've got Jin Young Ko. She tied 30th, dropped 3 places. Number 7 is Ayaka. Hold on, I wrote this one down. Ayaka Fudure. Yes, I looked it up and I listened to some how to pronounce things. So Ayaka Fujire from Japan tied 21st and dropped 4 spots in the women's standings. Number 9, Charity Hull from England took 2nd place in the Women's Open. And number 10 for the lovely ladies is Brooke M. Henderson of Canada. She missed the cut for the AIG Women's Open, dropping the 2 places to the 10th spot. And those are your top 10 women in the ladies' standings.
There you go. They will be playing this weekend. I just didn't get the information on that one. Botch number 2, stat boy botch count 2.
I'm keeping a hash mark over here in my notebook.
Yeah, really. if Dak Prescott is not going to throw 10 interceptions, stat boy is going to make 10 mistakes by the end of the hours. I guarantee it. I promise you that one. All right.
Yes,
Another
yes.
sophisticated game with a racket, a green ball. You can play it on clay. You can play it on grass, or you can play it on a court. It is tennis.
They're all different types of courts, Mikey.
No, there's that blue and that blue exhibition court. It's either difficulties.
They're all different types of courts. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, Yannick Sinner, who was the number 8 player, he is the winner of the 2023 Omnium National Bank presented by Rogers in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And that is his first ATP Masters 1000 title. It's not just ATP, it's ATP Masters. He is the second Italian to do this in his craft. What does this mean for the top 10? Let's take a look and see where everybody falls. No major moves except for Yannick, but Carlos Alcaraz is still the number 1 player from Spain. He lost in the quarterfinals. Novak Djokovic has not played since Wimbledon. Daniil Medvedev from Russia, he lost in the quarterfinals. The Mad Greek Stefanos Tsitsipas of Greece, he lost in the second round. Holger Rune, he lost in the second round, but somehow he moved up 1 spot. There's the winner, Yannick Sinner from Italy. He moved up 2 spots. Casper Ruud of Norway lost in the 3rd round. Andrei Rublev from Russia lost in the 2nd round. Taylor Fritz from the USA lost in the 3rd round. And Francis Tiafoe lost in the 1st round. He was the early exit in that tournament. Let's go to the ladies. Dori Lou, take it away.
All right. For the ladies at the Omnium National Bank presented by Rogers, your winner was American Jessica Pegula. And then we also had the Polish Open in the city of Grodzisk Mazowiecki. Hold on, I got this. Grodzisk Mazowiecki in Poland. And your winner for that was Diana Yastemska. This is she's from the Ukraine, and this is her career high rank. And she has a career high ranking, world ranking of number 2 by the Women's Tennis Association. Your top 10 tennis, again, these are their standings, not their overall rankings. Number 1 is still Miss Iga Swiatek from Poland. She lost in the semifinals. Number 2, Ariana Sabalenka of Belarus lost in the 3rd round. There's your winner, Jessica Pegula, still strong at number 3. Number 4, Elena Rybakina of Kazakhstan lost in the quarterfinals. Ons Jabeur of Tanzania I always do that. Tunisia. I will pronounce it correctly one day. Did not play. Caroline Garcia of France lost in the 2nd round. Number 7 is American Coco Gauff, who also lost in the quarterfinals. Sorry, Mikey, your Greeks are not staying up for you there. Number 8, Maria Sakkari from Greece, lost in the second round. Number 9 is Petra Kvitova of Czechoslovakia. She lost in the second round. And number 10, also from the Czech, is Markita Vendrasova, who lost in the third round. Your top 10 ladies in tennis.
All righty. Let's make a left turn and another left turn and another left turn. We're talking NASCAR. We
have some right turns coming up.
We had the Verizon 200 at the Brickyard. Your winner, Michael McDowell, driving the number 34 Ford, representing Front Row Motorsports, followed by Chase Elliott in number 9, the Chevrolet, representing Hendricks. Daniel Suarez, number 99, he's also in a Chevy, the Trackhouse Racing Team. The rest of the top 10, Tyler Reddick, number 45, representing Toyota 23 XL Racing. That is the team that Michael Jordan owns.
XI Racing.
XI Racing. The I's and the L's. That's a botch. That's 3. Actually, that's 4. Four botches. Because I misspelled the tennis player's name. Yeah, I know, Jeff. You're upset. You're tired of it. Alex Bowman, number 48, driving Chevrolet for Hendricks. Does it matter if it's Hendricks or Hendricks Motorsports?
People who follow it know that if you're talking Hendricks, it's Hendricks.
Okay, that doesn't count as a botch. Next up,
you're good. You're fine.
Number 14, Chase Briscoe in the Ford in the Ford for Stuart Haas Racing. Martin Truex Jr., another top 10 finish. Number 19 for driving his Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. Kyle Larson, number 5, driving his Chevrolet for Hendricks Motorsports. Christopher Bell was in 9th place, the number 20 in his Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. And this last race, number 91, Shane Van Gisbergen, who drives a Chevrolet for Trackhouse Racing, does not even have a racer page on the NASCAR website. So you cannot click his profile because apparently you don't have one. But he did finish out the top 10. What are they all racing for? The NASCAR Cup Series. Yes?
I was going to say before we move on to the next graphic, I love that you don't see Denny Hamlin or Logano or Harvick or Keselowski or any of them on here. It makes my day. Anyway, carry on.
As far as the Cup Series championship, what about Hendricks hockey apparel comes with a polar bear and Mr. Tibbles? If you know, you know. Well done, Renegade. Martin Truex Jr. still leads atop the NASCAR standings, followed by Denny Hamlin, William Byron, Christopher Bell, and Kyle Larson. Kevin Harvick has not yet clinched his spot. Ross Chastain has. Brad Keselowski has not. Ryan, thank you, Anthony. NASCAR, come back an hour later, another left turn. Ryan Blaney, Chris Boucher, Kyle Busch, Tyler Reddick, Joey Logano, they've all locked in their spot. Bubba Wallace has not yet. Michael McDowell and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Finish out the top 16. There are 2 races left coming up this weekend. The Go Bowling at the Glen in New York, and then the season finale before we go into the playoffs, the Coke Zero Sugar 400 at Daytona. And there is a playoff race coming up. It will be back in Bristol for the Food City night race. And if I play my cards right and I get the lucky draw, it's Bristol, baby.
I hope we can make that work this time around. I know. Because
we did. We were supposed to go to the dirt track race and it just didn't happen.
Yeah.
I think I had more fun. I think I had more fun at the night track because I had the worst case of tinnitus ever, and it was awesome.
We'll be going better prepared if we make it to this next race. Speaking of races, we're going into the Xfinity Series. And your first place winner was Ty Gibbs, the number 19 Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. Second place was Sam Meyer, the number 1 Chevy for JR Motorsports. And then third place was AJ Allmendinger, number 10 Chevy for Colleague Racing. There are your top 3. Let's round out our top 10. Number 4 was the number 21 of Austin Hill. Sorry, guys. The 21 of Austin Hill for Richard Childress Racing in the Chevy. Go RCR. Set number 7, Justin Allgaier in the Chevy for JR Motorsports. The double odd of Cole Custer for Ford in his Ford for Stuart Haas Racing. Number 48, Parker Kligerman Chevy for Big Machine Racing. Sheldon Creed driving the number 2 Chevy for, again, Richard Childress Racing. Makes me very happy. I'm smiling. I know you can't see it right now, but I'm big. 26, Kaz Grella in his the number 26 Toyota for Sam Hunt Racing. And number 10 is Alex Labe driving the number 36 Chevy for DGM Racing. And we have their upcoming. We have some news to report from Xfinity regarding Cole Custer. He's been penalized for having an illegal splitter on the front of his car. Prior to the race in Michigan, they were penalized. His team is Stuart Haas Racing, and they were penalized for violating a rule regarding the splitter, which is also called an air diffuser. He was penalized 20 points in the Xfinity Series driver standings, and his crew chief was fined $25,000.
So apparently this device assists the aerodynamics of the car. And the picture there on the right is how the airflow goes over a car, I believe, normally. The picture on the left is where the splitter goes and what it does. Apparently, Cole Custer's splitter gave him like an extra boost. To the air around the car was dramatically reduced, and that is why he got penalized for this. Cars are supposed to have like an equal aerodynamical pressure as they drive. So what NASCAR does is they check the car prior to the race and after the race, because something could happen during the race where the pit crew has to come in and do something. So they found out that the splitter was not proper. The rule was infracted, and they pulled a Patriots move. Oh, come on.
So I'll go with that, because essentially with that illegal air splitter, he was getting better aerodynamics on his vehicle, allowing him to be a little bit faster.
Flag on the play, Anthony. Come on. Bring out the yellow flag.
You're good, Anthony. We got it.
Or the yellow card.
So this is your remaining schedule for Xfinity before they go to their championships, starting this coming weekend at the Shriners Children's. It's the Shriners Children's 200 at Watkins Glen in New York. They have their weekly races still happening. We'll keep an eye on that and keep you up to date. Currently, their finalists, they have 12 positions. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, only 7 have actually clinched their spot, starting with the number 21 Chevy of Austin Hill, the number 20 Toyota of John H. Nemechek, the number 7 Chevy of Justin Allgaier. And although he lost those points, the double odd of Cole Custer, his Ford he still got his spot for the championship race. The number 8 Chevy of Josh Berry, he's up there, but he's not clinched yet. The number 1 Chevy of Sam Mayer has clinched. The number 16 Chandler Smith. Number 16 Chevy of Chandler Smith is also clinched. The next 4 are still looking for that spot. The number 11 Chevy of Daniel Hemrick. The number 98 Ford of Riley Herbst. The number 2 Chevy of Sheldon Creed. And the number 48 Chevy of Parker Kligerman. Number 18 Toyota of Sammy Smith. He has clinched his spot. So we just got to see what other 5 are coming in to join them.
Indeed.
We are not covering Craftsman right now because they have not had a race lately. Their last one was Friday, August 11th. That was just this past Friday. So, Mike, you made me mess things up, but that's okay. Just
No, there was no Truckman's race this weekend.
It says Friday, August 11th, Lucas Oil Independent in Indianapolis Raceway Park. Oh, you're fired.
Watch number 5.
All right. So Ty Majeski was the winner of the Craftsman truck race. Their next one will not be until their next race is Sunday, August 27th at the Milwaukee Mile. They're actually having a Sunday race because Saturday, the 26th, is the Daytona International Speedway for the Cup Series.
There you go.
Yep. And then Xfinity will be doing the Friday race at Daytona on August 25th. And there's your current motorsports. If you want us to cover any other motorsports besides these 3 NASCAR races, let us know in the comments or shoot us a message, and we will look at covering any other motorsports, including the Le Mans races. Yeah. We can take a look at those. Just let us know you're interested, and we will cover them.
Indeed. All right, so my botch count is at 5. I'm getting close to a yellow card. If I get a red card, I'm out. Great segue.
I've got it marked in my notebook here.
Okay, fine. Women's World Cup Soccer. The quarterfinals took... Nope, that's Basketball World Cup. We're doing Women's World Cup Soccer next, I believe. Thank you.
There we go. Yeah, FIFA, not FIBA.
All right, so...
Love you, Jeff.
Sweden. Or not Sweden, excuse me. Where are we going here? Yes, Sweden played Japan. Sweden advanced and won 2-1. Spain defeated the Netherlands, also 2-1. So that set up a match between Spain and Sweden, which happened in the wee hours of today at 4 a.m. But in the other matches, Australia took on France. They had to go to penalty kicks. They had to go multiple rounds, and Australia, the host country that shared with New Zealand, ended up winning 7-6 in penalty kicks. England beat Colombia 2-1. All 3 matches 2-1, except for the Australia-France match. So again, earlier today, Spain beat Sweden 2-1. Spain is in the finals. Sweden will move off the bracket, and they will play the loser of the Australia-England matchup. They will have a 3rd place match. Then it's down. So Spain is sitting in the wings, waiting between the host country and the English. Australia versus England. Excellent matchup. 2 good teams. Yeah, Zach is not too happy that his Japanese team got the boot from the dark horse, Sweden. Of course, Sweden took out the U.S. Sweden took out the Japanese. They couldn't take out the Spanish. If that would have happened, I honestly think Sweden would have had a great shot. But they have a chance at the 3rd place game. The match between Australia and England is at 6 a.m. Eastern Time tomorrow morning, 3 a.m. Pacific Time. So if you want to get up early to watch your football.
Not American football.
Not American football. It's good old-fashioned football. So by next week, we will have crowned the winner. Now, on the flip side, FIBA, which is just like FIFA, they have their own version of the World Cup. It is the 2023 FIBA Basketball World Cup. The host countries are the Philippines, Japan, and Indonesia. Yep. They have 8 groups, just like the World Cup. And we'll go ahead and list off these teams. Group A is Angola, the Dominican Republic, the Philippines, and Italy.
Group B is the South Sudan, Serbia, China, and Puerto Rico.
Group C, the good old US of A, Jordan, the team flag behind me, Greece, and New Zealand. I am definitely going to be taking a look at that group with interest.
Group D is Egypt, Mexico, Montenegro, and Lithuania.
Group E is Germany, Finland, Australia, and one of the host countries, Japan.
Group F, Slovenia, Cape Verde, Georgia, and Venezuela.
Bite your tongue, renegade. Oh,
We'll see what happens. Okay, Mikey, Group G.
but that does trigger a story. Group G: Iran, Spain, Ivory Coast, and Brazil.
Your final group, Group H, is going to be Canada, Latvia, Lebanon, and France.
So they will each play each other, and it's 2 points for a win, 1 point for a loss. So there will be points. Then the top 2 teams advance to another round of group stages. And then after that final round, the top 8 teams go into the knockout stage. That will come up in about 2 or 3 weeks. So the story. Go ahead.
So the FIBA World Cup actually starts on 8/25 and runs through September 10th. And before you get into your story, I'm not going to give you all the rundown. I will tell you the USA plays at New Zealand on the 26th, at Greece on the 28th, and at Jordan on the 30th of this month. And our USA team, for those who want to know who is representing us, we have forward Paulo Banchero from the Magic. You know what? I'm going to skip that part. So Paulo Banchero of the Magic, Mikal Bridges of the Nets, Jalen Brunson of the Knicks, Anthony Edwards of the Timberwolves. Yes, I'm representing. I'm excited. Okay. Tyrese Halliburton from the Pacers, Josh Hart from the Knicks, Brandon Ingram from the Pelicans, and we're representing again with the Grizzlies this time, Jaren Jackson Jr., Cam Johnson of the Nets, Walker Kessler of the Jazz, Bobby Portis of the Bucks, and Austin Reeves of the Lakers are your USA FIBA Basketball World Cup.
Renegade's question asking, where is the country of Georgia? It is at the intersection of Europe and Asia along the Black Sea. It is
it's
famous.
Actually considered part of Russia, if I remember right.
Yes, I didn't even know that there was a country named Georgia. I always thought it was the state that is just south of us and 4 hours away. So the story that Renegade triggered was when I was living at the Casa, the city of Long Beach actually built an Olympic-sized swimming pool outdoors near the Long Beach Arena, and they held women's water polo. It was regulation. They even built a secondary swimming pool out there. They had to use fire trucks from the city of Long Beach to actually fill the pools. And there was a match that featured both USA and Greece. So I went down there with tickets. Thanks, Pop. Love you, Pop. That was Pop's contribution to that. I came down there. I'm waving my flag. And this was the only time I've ever seen a water polo match live. I do believe the U.S. actually did defeat Greece in that match. But as the team was coming out of the pool, I draped the flag literally right by the coach. I got to shake the coach's hands. I was giving the team high fives. Some of them were crying, but not this time, because Greece is going to do well in basketball. Unfortunately, they're not going to have the Greek freak number 34, Giannis, play because he had knee surgery. But he does have 2 brothers, Thanasis and I can't remember his other brother's name, but I should. Vasily, I believe his name is. I have to look up. I know Thanasi. I don't know the other one. But they'll play, and they'll keep the Antetokounmpo line going in Greek national basketball. So we will bring that. We will keep that up to date in the next couple of weeks. All right. Up next, let's shoot some hoops, and let's Let's
We're
take a
already
look at
shooting hoops, but we're going to go to the 2023 NBA Hall of Fame inductees.
There's
Go ahead,
the list.
start us
We'll lead them off one at a time. Gene Bess coached 4 different high school teams with a grand total of 250 total wins.
Gary Blair coached the Texas A&M Aggies women's basketball team from 2003 to 2022.
Our first player, Paul Gasol, 2-time NBA champion with the Los Angeles Lakers. He is a 6-time NBA All-Star, and he was Rookie of the Year in 2002.
Can't forget the women. So Becky Hammon, 6-time WNBA All-Star, coach of the 2022 WNBA champion Las Vegas Aces.
Coach David Hickson, who coached Amherst College for 42 years. He is a 2-time NCAA Division III Coach of the Year.
Gene Keady was coached Purdue University for 25 years, and he's a 7-time Big Ten Coach of the Year.
Dirk Nowitzki was an NBA champion and NBA Finals MVP with Dallas in 2011, and he was the overall MVP in 2007. Good one.
Yep. All right. Tony Parker, 4-time NBA champion, NBA Finals MVP in 2007 with the Spurs, and a 6-time NBA All-Star.
A current coach is in the Hall of Fame. Greg Popovich, coaching the San Antonio Spurs. He has won 5 NBA championships with his team, and he was the 3-time, and he's been Coach of the Year 3 times.
Jim Valvano, I hope I said his name right, was a player at Rutgers and head coach and ESPN ABC commentator.
Dwayne Wade, 3-time NBA champion, NBA Finals MVP of 2006, and a 13-time NBA All-Star.
And our final inductee, or rather inductees, is your 1976 U.S. Women's Olympic team. They were the first U.S. Olympic team to win a silver medal.
And they were the first ones to play basketball in the Olympics. It was always the guys.
Yep, they were the first women's basketball team to play in the Olympics, and they took that silver medal on their first shot.
Indeed.
Right.
Congratulations to all the inductees. And great segue. Dori Lou continues on with the WNBA.
All right. So I'm keeping it simple this week because we've got a lot to cover in a short period of time. So this is where we're at with our current standings for the WNBA. Your Las Vegas Aces have clinched their playoff spot with 27-3. The New York Liberty have also clinched with a record of 24-6. Then we've got your Connecticut Sun at 21-9. Dallas Wings at 16-14. The Atlanta Dream are 15-16. The Washington Mystics and Minnesota Lynx are both 14-16. The Washington Mystics having the lead with an 80.8 points per game over the Lynx 79.6 points per game. Chicago Sky and Los Angeles Sparks are both 12-18. The Sky have dominated that one. I'm going to say dominated with an 80.5 point per game over the Sparks 79.1 points per game. Followed by your Seattle Storm and Phoenix Mercury, who are both 9-21. The Storm are over that one, not even by a full point. Look at that. Actually, none of them are by a full point, except for Mystics and Lynx. Anyways, the Storm are averaging 78.3 points per game, with the Mercury averaging only 77.8. And down in your cellar is the Indian Fever, the Cellar Dwellers at 8-23. It's a 40-game season. The Aces have clinched, and the Liberty have clinched with the losses by Minnesota and Atlanta. So come on, Lynx, step it up. I expect to see more.
Indeed, because when a Minnesota team loses, she's not happy. Not happy at all.
Oh.
Making his way to the plate. Batting in at number 2, it's Step Boy with the MLB stats. The number 1 team are the Atlanta Braves at 76-42, followed by the Baltimore Orioles at 74-45, Tampa Bay Rays at 72-49, Dodger Blue at 71-46, Texas Rangers at 71-48, Houston Astros 68-52, Toronto Blue Jays 66-54. The Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers are tied at 65-54. The Flyers have a 37-run lead. Seattle rounds out the top 10 at 63-55. They are the Mariners. The San Francisco Giants at 63-56. The Miami Marlins at 63-57. Boston with the Red Sox and the Chowda, 62-56. Cincinnati and the Reds and Minnesota Twins are tied at 62-58. The Reds have a 53-run lead over the Twins.
That's okay.
The Cubbies with the Mad Cow, 61-57. The New York Yankees, the Bronx Bombers, 60-59. Arizona Diamondbacks, 59-60. The teams that from now on are down below 500. Angels, my Angel Red, 59-61. They are still trying to make that playoff run with Ohtani-san at the helm. Cleveland Guardians, 57-62. Sand Dogs, San Diego Padres, 56-63. The Mets are 54, and can the logo please go away just for one quick spot so I can get that last number? Thank you, 54-65. Detroit Tigers are 53-65. The Cardinals, the Nationals, and the Pirates are all at 53-66. The Cardinals are way in the lead at 558. The Nationals are at 517, and the Pirates are at 495. The White Sox are 47-72. The Rockies are 46-73. The Royals are 39-81. And again, Oakland still at the bottom of the barrel, just anticipating that move to Las Vegas at the end. Yes, I hope the LA Angels make the playoffs too. I really do. If not, I think Ohtani becomes a free agent at the end of the season, and I did hear a rumor that he might sign with the Yankees. It's all a rumor. You never know in baseball. Your favorite player can be taken away. Yes, boss man Jeff.
I guess you didn't hear what happened. The Angels made a decision to either let him get away and trade for him, or get him under a new deal. He's an Angel. He's going to be here.
Thank you, God.
So.
The goofy nicknames. Yep.
Well, they're not goofy nicknames. I mean,
yes, they are.
Some people.
He's trying to say it nicely because we did have the talk about being unbiased in our reporting. Although I guess he missed the fact that I was getting on the case of the NASCAR drivers earlier because I don't like those assholes. So,
tell us how you really feel.
No, because I enjoy JJ Heavy monetization ability. So no, I'm not going to say those naughty words. I'll say it for Talk Wrestling at 7:00 tonight.
Okay. There you go.
And yes, there will be an announcement on Talk Wrestling that pertains to the Casa D-18 Studios. So stay tuned for that, or the plug at the end of the show.
Gotcha.
All right.
Raven's comment saying that they're not trading Ohtani. That news came out before the trade deadline. So trading is off the table at this point. So he's going to at least finish out the season. But thanks to Jeff saying that he's staying an Angel, I'll count that as a botch. That's 6.
All right. I'll mark it. Real quickly.
Thank you, Jeff.
I'm just going to give you your division leaders.
Okay.
For baseball real quick. For the American League Central, my beloved Minnesota Twins. For the AL East is the Baltimore Orioles. AL West is the Texas Rangers. For your National League, Atlanta in the East, Milwaukee in the Central, and the Dodgers are leading for the National League West. And those are where we're at.
All righty. Friends and family, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the meat and potatoes of Stat Boy Sports Bar. Football, NFL football, week 1 preseason is in the books. We've got the teams. We've got the stats. Let's rattle them off one at a time. Go ahead, Dori Lou.
So let's see. Week 1, we had the Texans at the Patriots. The Texans took that 120-9.
Oh, no. Go. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Did I miss a slide?
No, it's fine. I guess the order got a little
mixed up. Okay, no problem.
7. I'll take that one. 7.
No. That's me. The slides are out of order. Just whatever game you say, I'll throw it up here. Just go for it.
Okay.
You got it. 6. Davis Mills completed 9 out of 12 for 99 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions or sacks. Case Keenum completed 9 of 14 for 79 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, no sacks. And C.J. Stroud completed 2 of 4 for 13 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception, and he was sacked 1 time. Do you want to give the Patriots stats?
Bailey Zapp went 12 of 14 for 79 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, and 2 sacks. Malik Cunningham went 3 of 4, 19 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, no sacks. Trace McSorley, 1 of 3 for 4 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 1 sack. C.J. Stroud, who was drafted 2nd overall from the Ohio State, because you just do not say Ohio State, had a shaky NFL debut against the Patriots. He played in 2 series, completing 2 passes and getting sacked once before replacing Davis Mills.
He had, and yes, wait. I'm seeing, holy shit, the Lions won a game. Oh, wait, of course they did. The game doesn't mean anything. This is preseason. They're still figuring out who's playing when and where, who's starters and who's the backups. But we'll get there. This is just kind of a teaser, right?
Indeed.
So the next game I have is the Seattle Seahawks at my Minnesota Vikings. Go ahead, Mikey. You can start.
Drew Lock went 17 of 24 for 191 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 1 sack. Holton Ahlers went perfect, 4 for 4 for 43 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions, 0 sacks. Take it away for the Vikings.
All right. Nick Mullins completed 14 of 20 for 139 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, no sacks. And Jaron Hall went only 6 of 14 for 37 yards, no touchdown, no interception. However, he was sacked twice.
Drew Lock has been a Seahawk for a year, but didn't take a snap in a Seattle jersey until this game. He showed that Seattle shouldn't have anything to worry about as a backup quarterback for Geno Smith. We've been wanting to talk about Jordan Addison, who has made headlines for driving his car at 140 miles an hour, which you shouldn't be doing that at all unless you're on the NASCAR track. You're going 100. I didn't even think a normal car could go 140 miles an hour.
Yes, they can.
Are those like Teslas or something? Do they go that fast?
No, my Acura can.
And he made his first official catch as a Viking. He almost had a spectacular catch, but he was near the sideline. And when you drag your toes on the field, it does not count.
All right. Next up, I have the Falcons and the Dolphins. The Falcons won that one 19-3. Logan Woodside completed 14 of 23 for 146 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, sacked 4 times. So how did they win? Never mind. Go ahead.
Skylar Thompson went 10 of 16 for 104 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Well, hey, he was sacked 4 times too, so it's even. Mike White went 9.
We got one more.
Mike White went 9 of 14 for 85 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception, and 1 sack. Atlanta special teams unit made a dominant debut as they returned a punt and an interception for touchdowns. This was a good turnaround for them, as last season they had the worst special teams ever, and the Falcons are looking to break a streak of 5 losing seasons in a row.
All right, on to the Green Bay Packers and the Bears. Who dem? Okay.
Who dey? I don't know who dey.
I don't know. So Green Bay took that game 36-19. Sean Clifford went 20 for 26, 208 yards, 1 touchdown. He threw 2 interceptions, but did not get sacked.
That's the Bengals, not the Bears, no?
That is the Bengals. Who dey?
Okay. Sorry. I thought you said Bears for some reason. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You're good. Jordan Love completed 7 of 10 for 46 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, no sacks.
Jordan Love has a big pair of cleats to fill. I'm sorry. Trevor Siemian went 15 of 28 for 121 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception, 0 sacks. Jake Browning, 10 of 17 for 95 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception, and 1 sack. Jordan Love has a big pair of cleats to fill as he tries to lead the Green Bay Packers to a winning season since Aaron Rodgers is now playing in New York. In his first outing as starting quarterback and playing in the first quarter of the game, he held his own. Everyone wants to know, how is Joe Burrow doing? He still has that calf strain. He was on the sidelines. His status is questionable. Having a questionable status is just like having a day-to-day status in hockey. So it's like if you're sick, you're day-to-day. If you're getting better and better and better and you might play, it's questionable. Prior to the game, it was reported that he was doing a few running and throwing drills. Bengals coach Zach Taylor said things are progressing good. So calm down, fantasy fans. Joe Burrow will be okay.
All right, and next up, we were kind of surprised. The Lions beat New York. Is that the Giants? That's the Giants, right?
That's the Giants.
All right. They won 21-16. Nate Sudfeld went 15 of 28 for 194 yards, no touchdowns, but he threw 2 interceptions, however, did not get sacked. Adrian Martinez completed 4 of 7 for 37 yards with no touchdowns, no interceptions, however, he got sacked 1 time.
Tommy DeVito, 15 of 24 for 155 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and the Lions defense did their job. 5 sacks. Tyrod Taylor, if you remember him, he was the quarterback 2 years ago that got put on the IR thanks to a medical technician not doing their job. And I'll leave it at that. I'm not going to go into details. 3 of 4 for 7 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, no sacks. The Lions, who have been predicted to win their division this season, according to USA, have started with a win. Again, strong showing by the defense. Wide receiver Jameson Williams has been suspended for 6 games due to violating the NFL gambling rules.
There's more coming down on the gambling rules in all sports, so we'll let you know what we find out. Next game is the Steelers at the Bucks. The Steelers won that one 27-17. Let's see. We got a lot of guys playing for the Steelers. They're all still in those testing stages. Mason Rudolph went 7 for 12, 132 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, sacked twice. Kenny Pickett, 6 of 7, 70 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions or sacks. Tanner Morgan went 5 of 8 for 36 yards, 1 touchdown. However, he threw an interception and he got sacked. Tanner, you got to work on something there. Mitch Trubisky went 1 of 4 for 10 yards, and that one, no touchdowns, and he threw an interception, no sacks. Come on, guys, get it together. Not that I'm really rooting for the Steelers.
John Wolf, 17 for 100 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions, 1 sack. Kyle Trask went 6 of 10 for 99 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. He got sacked 3 times. And there's a name you should know, Baker Mayfield, thinking he's going to be the next Brady. I will bash. I've done that partially for 2 seasons because I hate those progressive commercials or whatever those commercials are. 8 of 9, 63 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions, 0 sacks. The Buccaneers are in no hurry to name their starter since Brady retired. Baker Mayfield had a better completion percentage and a touchdown. Kyle Trask threw for more yardage. Even though preseason games are sometimes taken to be less important, both teams combined for 18 penalties. Tampa Bay had the flags flown at them 12 times for a total loss of 127 yards. Darren G, thank you so much. That is a very nice comment. I am very proud that you are saying that. Thank you so much. Apparently,
Yes.
we're better than Sports Center. God bless you,
least-
Darren G. Thank you so much.
At least today we are.
Yes.
We're working on it. Next, we've got the Arizona at Denver. Arizona won that one 18-17. Clayton Tune went 13 for 23, 135 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, sacked 3 times. David Blau went 8 of 14 for 86 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, and sacked twice. Colt McCoy, perfect, 4 for 4, 17 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, and no sacks.
On the Broncos side, Russell Wilson went 7 of 13 for 93 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions, and was sacked once. Ben DiNucci went 7. Ben DiNucci, there's a name you should know. He played in the XFL, and now he's playing back in the NFL, and he was also a Dallas Cowboy. 7 of 9, 79 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, no sacks. Jarrett Stidham, 5 of 15 for 50 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception, and 1 sack. Head coach Sean Payton is regretting his comments from last year regarding Coach Nathaniel Hackett, saying it was one of the worst coaching jobs in the NFL. If you're regretting your comments, I take that as an apology. Third-string quarterback David Blow led the Cardinals to victory with 2 seconds left in the game and then successfully scored on a 2-point conversion to win their preseason opener.
Tammy's complaining she can't see us.
Hi, Tammy. Hi, Brandon.
Hi,
We'll bring you guys in soon. We're here. You can't see
there.
us.
We're getting there. It's like, yeah, you can't see me.
Hey, look who's in the sports bar. It's Greg Cherry.
Wow. Hi, Greg.
Hello.
All right. We're going to continue on here. We've got
Hi.
a few games to cover.
Hi, Jeff.
Did I know about this?
No, this was I was planning on going to poker tonight. We ended up doing some house renovations and draft. I don't know about you guys.
Brandon Klein is saying Jordan Love is not the future. You know what? We'll have to wait and see. We got, I think, 1 or 2 more games to cover, or just a few more games to cover. So we'll continue.
I'll bring you in during the draft, so stand by.
Well, I was going to say, if he wants to stick around, I'm cool with it.
You're fine.
Okay.
The New York Jets at the Carolina Panthers. Ooh, don't know what happened with Carolina because the Jets won that one 27-0. Zach Wilson went 14 of 20, 123 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, sacked once. Tim Boyle, 9 for 10, 84 yards, 2 touchdowns, threw 1 interception, 0 sacks.
Matt Corral went 15 of 22 for 126 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. No wonder they couldn't score because he got sacked 4 times. Bryce Young went 4 of 6 for only 21 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and 1 sack. Bryce Young is the number 1 draft pick, and it just did not go to plan. He only played in 3 series, didn't produce any offense. In fact, he got one of those welcome to the NFL style hits as Solomon Thomas decided, you want to play in the big leagues, big boy? This is what's going to happen. Coach said he was fine. He didn't feel it. He's fine. The Jets decided to rest their starters for another week. Aaron Rodgers has not played in a preseason game since 2018.
No comment.
No comment. Well, I mean, he's 39 years old. He doesn't really – if the Jets want to keep him healthy and keep him safe, then, you know, it's a smart move. Do the fans want to see him play? Yes.
Yes.
Does some of the home audience want to see him play? Probably. It's their decision.
Yeah, that's definitely. All right. The Jaguars at the Cowboys. Sorry, Jeff.
Uh-oh.
Jaguars took this one 28-23. Nathan Rourke completed 9 of 17 for 153 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, and no sacks. CJ Beathard, 6 of 13 for 80 yards, no touchdowns, interceptions, or sacks. Trevor Lawrence, 5 for 6, 36 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, no sacks.
Will Greer, 22 of 31 for 199 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, sacked 3 times. Cooper Rush, 10 of 12, 83 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, 1 sack. Calvin Ridley returned to action after his year-long suspension due to gambling infractions. Dak Prescott and most of the other projected starters did not play as Coach Mike McCarthy returned to play calling for the first time since 2018. It's just like riding a bike. And, of course, the big news that nobody wants to talk about in the multiverse of media, Ezekiel Elliott is no longer a Cowboy. He is a Patriot. We're going to leave it at that so I don't get killed.
Good idea.
So we're well over the 10-minute mark. Fuck Bill Belichick, since Josh isn't here. First of all, and Zeke, don't fuck with me this season. Just don't. Don't, Zeke. Don't do it. Thank you. Next game.
Greg, Terry, do you want to say anything?
Well, you know my love of any sports from Boston. I don't think it matters. I mean, it's a running back who's falling off going to a team that's falling off. So
yeah, exactly.
I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference for the boys in Foxborough.
It's not. It's just the idea. You know, one of us is now playing for that.
I mean, Juju Smith-Schuster is playing for New England now.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Yeah, well, I know one of my Vikings is, he's not a Viking anymore, so we'll leave that alone for now. The Raiders at the 49ers. The Raiders took this one 34-7. Aiden O'Connell went 15 for 18 for 141 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, sacked 1 time. Chase Garbers, 3 for 5, 11 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions or sacks. And Brandon Allen completed 5 of 8 for 36 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception, no sacks.
Trey Lance went 10 of 15 for 112 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. The Raiders defense decided to come and play, and they knocked them down 4 times. Yes, Sam Darnold, 5 of 8, 84 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 0 sacks. The Raiders decided to play, even though Trey Lance and Sam Darnold tried to show off their backup skills for Brock Purdy, but the Las Vegas defense answered. Aiden O'Connell showed off the same skills that he was doing in Purdue and gave the Raiders a win in their preseason opener. A big surprise for the Raiders.
All right. And that wraps up preseason football. We do have some graphics here. Were we doing these graphics on their passing?
Oh, no. Okay, so what's
for the week?
Yeah, there are a lot more because there's still some games to go here that we didn't get to yet. Mike, when Mikey did the
I see what he did.
Editing, he got behind or he messed up or something, so he just sent me these as they are. So.
Yeah, these are just the simple ones. This one I do want to talk about. The Bills did beat the Colts 23-19. The Buffalo Bills had Matt Barkley at 14 and 15 for 172 yards, 11.5 average, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 1 sack. Kyle Allen, 8 of 15 for 122 yards, 8.1 average, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception, 2 sacks. But what I am very proud to announce, cornerback rookie Alex Austin did play in this game. He did record 3 tackles, 2 of them on his own. Unfortunately, I could not find the clips because the game was shown on NFL Network. And yes, Damar Hamlin is back. He is back playing on games after last year's injury or cardiac arrest. I would rather use the word injury than that. But he's back. He's playing well. He had 3 tackles as well. Yes, welcome home, Damar.
Very much so. Very much so.
Gosh, where's Josh when you need him? The Commanders beat the Browns 17-15. Dorian Thompson-Robinson played in his second straight game of the preseason. He went 9 of 10, 102 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 sacks, 0 interceptions. Slight improvement from last week. Darren says, my Commanders won, but yes, it's only a preseason, but a win is a win. Indeed. Well said, Darren.
Let's see. Where did you leave off? Kellen Mond went 7 for 12 for 75 yards. 79 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, no sacks. Joshua Dobbs, 8 of 16, so 50%, 77 yards, threw 1 interception, sacked once for 13 yards. And Deshaun Watson was perfect at 3 for 3 for 12 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, and no sacks.
He was quoted as saying he is very glad to be back and wants to put last season behind him. He doesn't want to talk about last season. He just wants to move forward. Raymond, come on, man. We can't pick on him when he's not here, and we're not going to do that.
Oh, I can do it. I'm a Steelers fan.
Good clip. Good clip, Greg. Thank you. I love that. I love that he's here. All right, the next game, please. We're winding it all down. Yeah, okay, fine. Josh, that wasn't my call, okay? I'm saying that now.
It wasn't mine, but I liked it.
The Ravens beat the Eagles 20-19. The Ravens 8 of 11 for 88 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 sacks. Josh Johnson went 8 of 12 for 45 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions, and 1 sack. Anthony Brown went 3 of 8 for 7 yards and intercepted once and 0 sacks. Eagles?
Yeah, I got it. I found it. See, now they're in a different order, so I'm catching up with y'all. We're good. Okay. We got this. Tanner McKee completed 10 of 20 for 148 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, sacked once. Marcus Mariota completed 7 of 11 for 58 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, sacked once. And Ian Book completed 1 of 4 for 11 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, and was sacked twice.
And just to show that I'm not a completely inconsiderate boob when it comes to the Eagles, because Lord knows I should be, being a Cowboys fan. Since it's an official plug, since I am going to see the Garcia twins, next Friday. Next, I put Saturday. I bought that whole graphic up. The hell with it. Okay, I'm gonna fix that shit later. Anyway, going to see them next Friday. I am in the process of getting these made, one for each of them. So I'm not a completely giant asshole when it comes to Philadelphia, just as long as it's the Garcia twins actually wearing the colors, not the stupid ass Eagles. Anyway, so there is that. Carry on. Where are we at here? Chargers
Rams. Okay, let me find it. Rams.
The Battle of LA.
The Chargers took that one 34-17. For the Chargers, Easton Stick completed 14 of 21 for 109 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, no sacks. And Max Dugan completed 2 of 3 for 19 yards. Again, no touchdowns, no interceptions, sacked 3 times. No wonder they took him off the field so quick. For the Rams, you had Stetson Bennett complete 17 of 29 for 191 yards, 1 touchdown, sacked 3 times. And Brett Ripien completed 3 of 6 for 11 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, and sacked once. All right, next game.
Here's another shocker. The Saints beat the defending champion Chiefs 26-24. Oh, wait. It switched back. Thank you. There we go. Jake went 10 of 17 for 105 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 0 sacks. Jamias Winston went 11 of 13 for 92 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions, sacked 3 times. Derek Carr has traded silver and black for silver and gold. 6 of 8, 70 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. And go ahead with Kansas City, and then I think we're going to bring in Zach for this. He wants to make a quick comment on the Saints.
Kansas City, let's see, we've got Shane Buechele, completed 11 for 18, 155 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, sacked once. Blaine Gabbert completed 4 of 8 for 59 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, no sacks. Chris, okay, somebody help me out here. Ola, we'll get this figured out better next week. Ola Dukin,
Okay.
works for me for now. No, it's not a turducken. Completed 5 of 12 for 52 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception, sacked once. And Patrick Mahomes took the field briefly. Perfect 2 for 2, 15 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, and no sacks.
All righty. Is Zach ready to go? Is he in the room? Yes, no, maybe? Yo, Zach, there he is. Oh, that's Raymond. Oh, hi, Raymond. How you doing?
I'm here.
Okay, well, everyone's here. That's great. Okay, that looks beautifully. Zach, go ahead on the Saints.
Did you see what happened with my new kicker?
No, please tell us.
So before the game starts, going into the building, security asks for his credentials. Okay,
Oh yes, I read that.
So fine, it happens, whatever, asks for his credentials, cool, whatever. He kicks the game-winning field goal.
Okay.
Then the security tries to throw him off the field because they think he's a fan.
Yep, I read that.
Oh, this league just gets better and better with their officiating. Someone should be fired. The stadium security, just everyone needs to be fired. Are you kidding me? You just watched him kick the game-winning field goal. Now you think he's a fan? I'm done.
Did he do anything fan-like? Did he take his jersey off and hand it to somebody? What did he do?
Nothing. He just looks like a child. But, he is a Notre Dame Fighting Irish, so, there is that. Right, Greg?
Indeed. All right. I believe we have one final game. Is that, or are we done with the football stuff and we can go right into the fantasy stuff?
We're good.
All right.
That's it? We're done? All right. We are done. All right. It is great to see everybody here. I am so happy that we're all getting to do this. Semi shout out, Brandon and Tammy. We miss you guys so much. We are so happy you are here. You're missing some killer storms in Tennessee, bro. I mean, we have.
We got them.
No,
I ain't missing nothing. I'm not missing.
Not here. We need it here.
Oh, last night's was awesome. More dry lightning than rain, but it was still, when it rained, it poured. It was cool.
We need it in Arizona.
Hey, Mike, can you send Tammy that link that you sent me
to the
studio? Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I can send it to her real quick. Does she want to? Is she going to participate?
I mean, are you going to participate? Yeah, she'll participate.
Oh my God, we're getting another fantasy player. Oh, this is great. I love this.
While we wait for Tammy to come in, Ray, you said you're in Arizona?
Yeah.
What part of Arizona?
Buckeye near, which is about an hour away from Phoenix.
So how close is that to where the Garcia twins are going to be on Friday next week? The Gila River.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Just curious.
Come
I'm
on,
gonna go out there
Tammy.
with my buddy.
I'm
Graham
on the
for
west
stuff like
side.
this, so-
West side.
Oh yeah, doesn't help me at all. No idea.
All right. So while we, oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You're kind of breaking up.
Somebody's very, very spotty glitchy here. Hang on a second.
I think
Yeah.
that's Brandon.
Okay, that's okay so far.
Well, Mikey, why don't you give us our pick'em stats at the moment?
Oh, that I did not get a chance to do. I do apologize. Botch number 8. I will do that privately among everybody. But what I would like to bring up, since we are now in fantasy mode, and I would like to bring up all of our team names. If we could bring up that graphic and we can show.
Mikey,
Yes.
you did forget about to mention Zach Martin just got a new deal for that he's going to be getting more than 18 million this season.
Indeed, he did. I did miss that.
Well,
I won't
again,
count that
we're-
as a botch though, because I'm almost at my limit.
Well, no, because that wasn't, like the thing says, super chat if you want to dictate the flow of the conversation, and we're already in fantasy football mode now, so that's
Indeed.
why. Anyway,
So these are all of our team names. Now, with Dori Lou's name, I put TBD, to be determined. Dori, do you have an official name?
No, I have not come up with an official name. I'm sorry, guys. I've been dealing with migraines nonstop since I bumped my head again, and my brain just is not functioning in my creative atmosphere right now. I will get one before we
Okay.
actually start fantasy football. Okay, I
Fair
will
enough.
have a team name.
All right. Raymond has chosen the Dallas Wolfpack. Brandon has chosen the Nighthawks. Greg Cherry is the Goose Mafia. Sean, who is not in the room with us right now, he is Playboys 2.0. Zach is Betty White's Revenge. And me, the Extreme Volunteer Bandwagon Hoppers.
Very appropriate.
If I did not put Bandwagon Hoppers into that team name, I probably never would have gotten the end of it. As soon as okay, that does not count as a botch. Okay, come on now. So with Tammy coming into the fantasy league, we
I
have
didn't say it
two
was a botch. I'm
options.
just tired of your bandwagon hopping.
I know. We have two options here. We can put her after Dori Lou and let the ladies go first. Or I would suggest putting her before Zach and myself. Any objections or suggestions?
She's got to come in the room first.
Oh, yes, but she has declared that she is
The
going
link that you sent, Mike, is not allowing her to get on there as fast.
All right, here. You know what? Since everybody here is gonna be like, I don't think anybody else watching is gonna pop in anyway. Give me a second here.
Well, if need be, Brandon, you can.
Okay, Mikey, stop. Let me produce.
All right,
Thank you.
I was going to say, I mean, you guys are in the same room, so you can.
No, but there's be echo. So if she wants to have her own window, let her have her own window. There's where you go. There's a link. You gotta, if you need to type it out in the URL, that's fine. Also, if you're trying to do it on the phone, it has to be through either Chrome or Safari. Most of the other phone browsers don't let you do it.
Okay.
For what it's worth. So if she wants to sit there, that's fine too. Whatever's clever.
Baby.
All right, so I will go over the rules again and do a quick thing. Remember, your roster is going to be 3 quarterbacks, 3 running backs, 3 wide receivers, 3 kickers, a defensive team. You can join, Emmanuel. There is no fee. I don't mind having another team. If you do want to play and you want to put your comment, make your picks as comments, I will allow it. I am fine with that. If you want to be part of this, I know how to get a hold of you through Facebook. So if you're in, you're in. If not, I'm okay with it. You want to put? In fact, I'll say it. You're in, just like that. I get so
He
we
needs,
have
to
another team.
he needs to be able to like get on here and do his draft though, like now, right?
If he can come into the room, that's fine. If he's just send him the link, I guess. If he pops in, he pops in.
Just go off my phone.
Okay, Emmanuel, here's the link here at the bottom of the
Okay.
screen covering my black face here.
He's down to play. Send him the link. He's coming in. All right, even better. Perfect. All right, so 3 quarterbacks, 3 running backs, 3 wide receivers, 3 kickers, a defensive line, and your 13th player dubbed the man. You
Okay,
can
Mikey,
pick
before you get I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep everything myself. If you're not actively drafting, make sure you mute yourself, like what's happening right now. People are just talking. So
WBD 3NWW.
Brandon,
I'm just
mute
gonna
yourself,
okay,
please.
yeah, I got you. So that's okay. I muted him. So Brandon, since I don't know if you heard me, raise your hand when you guys are ready to talk. We'll just do it that way, I guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna mute everybody that doesn't have or isn't going right now. And Greg's muted himself because he's a room controller, so that works too.
3 quarterbacks,
Sorry,
3 running backs, 3 wide receivers, 3 kickers, your defensive line, and your 13th wild card, the man. You can draft any player at any time when it is your turn. They have to be active, they have to be not injured, and they have to be signed to the team. If they are in contract negotiations, if they are holding out, they are ineligible. If they are suspended, they are ineligible. Oh, Zach doesn't like that, does he? Zach's not happy about that. For now, you can make your picks, and if there's a discrepancy, I will take care of it later. The group order, again, we decided ladies first. We'll do as many picks as we can until time permits, and we'll go from there. Dori Lou, you are up first. Your number 1 draft pick, please. Take off your microphone.
Josh Allen for quarterback.
Josh Allen. All right, quarterback for the Buffalo Bills. All right, next up, we're going to go with, I believe. Let me check my group page. I want to make sure I get this right. I'm pretty certain I do. I'm clicking up here. All right. Raymond, you're up. Your number 1 pick, please. Take yourself off mic and declare your pick. Or take yourself off mute and go ahead, Raymond.
Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy, San Francisco. All right. Next pick goes to Brandon. Number 1 pick, please. Unmute your mic.
I am going to go with Patrick Mahomes, quarterback.
Damn. Great.
I had to.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. That's
Yes, you
mine.
did.
All right.
Children behave.
Greg Cherry, number 1 pick.
Now, do we have to pick quarterback first?
No, you can pick anybody.
Then I'm going to take Jamar Chase of the Bengals.
Okay, Jamar Chase. Good choice. All right. Next up is Sean, but he is not here. I don't believe he is available. So
take Jamar Chase of the Bengals.
I'm going to make a judgment call, and I'm going to take Sean out. And Zach, are you okay? Is Tammy ready to go, or do we want to go Zach, Tammy, then me, or Tammy, Zach, then me last? I'm going last.
Okay, well then, who do you want to go first? You want Tammy or Zach?
Hey, guys. God, please let me talk when I'm trying to. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Somebody is watching the show in the background, so please have the show muted while you're on the air. That's completely redundant. Thank you.
Okay, so Zach, are we going to go Tammy, you, then me, or you, Tammy, then me? Who you call it?
Take a manual.
You want Emmanuel to go next?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Tammy, you, then me, or you, Tammy, then me? Cut that. You call it. All right. Emmanuel, please. There you are. Okay, good. Welcome to the Sports Bar. Thank you for coming in. You're just getting right into it.
Yeah. Oh, sorry about that.
I need your number one pick.
Yeah, because I was muting the TV, like I heard what Jeff said. So sorry about that.
Go ahead.
Let me see where I could pick.
You can pick anybody. It does not have to be by position.
Yeah, I like the quarterback for the Chattanooga Chargers. Let's see, I forget his name.
Justin Herbert.
Yeah, Justin Herbert. Thank you.
All right, Justin Herbert. All right, that just leaves. So, are we doing you, Zach, or are we doing Tammy next?
Let Tammy go. Ladies first.
All right, Tammy, your number one pick.
Jared Goff.
I'm not going to win. I am nowhere close. All right, fantasy champion, number one pick.
I don't know how in the world y'all possibly let this happen. Let me get the number one overall pick in the draft. Give me Justin Jefferson.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
You did not just take my wide receiver. You suck.
Oh, I could be a lot worse, and I could take your quarterback if I. Oh, damn.
Go for it.
No, it's pretty dang obvious who I'm going to go with. I'm going with Dak Prescott. I'm taking Dak. All right. Round one complete.
Speaking on behalf of management, please don't kill each other on the air. Wait till we're off the air. At least I know Roddy always said die on the air. It's good for business, but not in this case.
Yeah, well, at least we're in opposite rooms.
That's not stopped you before.
Both valid points.
All right, round two. Dori Lou, go ahead.
Okay, CeeDee Lamb.
Good choice. Raymond, pick number two.
Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp.
Got it.
Cooper Kupp.
Brandon.
Travis Kelce.
Greg Cherry.
I know he was just a guest on my show last week, but Sean Rossap's going to be very happy with my first two picks since I got Jamar Chase, and now I'm getting Joe Burrow.
Nicely done.
He is injured.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh,
what is his status? If his status is questionable, you can have him.
well, he's probably out the first couple weeks. So.
Yeah. Mikey's one of the rules was they have to be active for week one.
Well, if his status is out, then ineligible. If his status is questionable, you can have him.
Well, hang on, Greg. Mike, I know this is your show, but I'm looking for clarification for everybody in the room. If he's going to be back sometime during the season, like there's no doubt about it, why can't Greg draft him and just eat it for 2 weeks if he wants him that bad?
Well, I was gonna ask, has anybody drafted Jalen Hurts?
Not yet.
Okay, now he is.
Okay, well there you go. Okay, solve that problem.
Oh, you ticked off Zach.
But I would like that question answered regardless, Mikey, because he's going to be out first 2 weeks, maybe a little bit more, but not the entire 17 weeks.
I know it, but it matters by his status. That was the rule I wanted to make. If he's questionable, he's in. Emmanuel, pick number 2.
Since I'm not writing it down, is Stephon Diggs picked yet?
He has not.
All right. That's my pick.
Zach is going to have a heart attack. Oh.
The freaking middle road is just killing Zach's vibe here. Yeah.
Stephon
Zach,
Diggs.
he was on my list too.
Tammy, pick number 2. Take off the mute.
Make sure you mute yourselves, guys.
Go ahead.
Ty Chandler.
Ty Chandler. Interesting. All right, Zach, if you've recovered.
Oh, you people, let it happen again. I will gladly take Christian McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey. Okay. Dang. All right, I'm going to go with Greg Joseph. I'm going to take care of one of my kickers. All right, round 3. Dori Lou.
Really? You had to take my kicker?
Damn right.
Fine.
I don't have a team, so.
Nick Chubb.
Good choice.
I hear the pop from Josh Mansfield for that one.
Defense, special teams, Dallas Cowboys.
Really? You're playing your defense card now? All right. Dallas goes to Raymond. Brandon.
And Greg, to be fair, as far as Josh's pop, he's not here, so I definitely gave the business about Zeke going to New England earlier. So, it was awful. Anyway.
Justin Tucker.
Okay. Justin Tucker. Greg, pick number 3.
I'm going to go with King Henry himself, Derrick Henry.
Okay. Derrick Henry. Emmanuel.
Not sure if we already got picked. Travis Kelce.
Already picked.
Okay, thank you. Give me a moment. Since I need a tight end. Good time.
I believe, remember, it's running back, wide receiver, quarterback, kicker.
Oh, so you're not doing tight ends?
I believe tight ends will fall under running backs because, or I believe they can do both. That is my. If I'm wrong on that, please correct me. But
Wide receiver, Mike.
Tight end is wide receiver, no matter what.
Or as a wide receiver, you don't typically see tight ends doing running plays. They can, but you don't usually see them.
All right, I will count tight ends as wide receivers. Go ahead.
Okay, just to clarify. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
That turns my different off the football field, folks. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's kind of hard to think of the names like right off the top of my head without being prepared. So
You're fine.
If you have a phone or another device handy, go to Fantasy Football on ESPN, and it'll give you rankings and stuff.
Okay, because I'm just going by NFL.com and just looking who might. Oh, Chase Brown.
Who?
Chase Brown.
Okay. Chase Brown. Tammy, you're up.
Am I unmuted? Harrison Bucker.
Harrison Bucker. Got it. Fantasy God.
Bijan Robinson.
Sean Robinson.
I chuckled too. I'm like, how did nobody take Deshaun yet? But okay.
He was next on my list. Okay, fine.
Okay. I'm going to go with. Damn. Who to pick? Do I want to go with a rookie? No, I'm playing my defense card, Buffalo. I'm playing that. All right, round 4. Dori Lou.
Austin Eckler.
Good pick.
Thank you.
That's like what I said off camera. That was a damn solid pick right there. That was good stuff.
Raymond, pick number 4.
Tony Pollard.
Tony Pollard. Brandon.
I'm gonna go with another kicker. I'm gonna go with Rodrigo Blankenship from the Colts.
All right. Greg Cherry.
Tyreek Hill of the Dolphins.
Good choice. Emmanuel.
Cincinnati defense.
Cincinnati defense?
Yes.
Who day? Tammy.
Keenan Allen.
Good one. Zach.
You clarified what I told you?
About what?
Look in the private chat.
Look in the private chat. What is
He
he
didn't
asking?
see it. He said Bijan Robinson, not Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, I have that. You're fine.
Okay, cool. Justin Fields.
All right. I'm going to go with Josh Jacobs.
Good pick.
Thank you.
I don't know. Whenever I hear Josh Jacobs, I want to start singing Josh Jacobs, Jingleheimer Strip. I know it's not right. So.
All right. We are in round 5. Dori Lou, you're up.
Tyler Bass.
Tyler Bass. Raymond.
Bryce Young.
Bryce Young. Brandon.
David Montgomery.
David Montgomery. Greg Cherry.
Well, here's my first hometown one. Najee Harris.
Good one. Emmanuel.
You're muted.
Emmanuel, you're muted.
Oh, sorry about that. Backup quarterback Baker Mayfield.
Yep. You're good with that one. Tammy.
Bills.
Chiefs.
Defense, special teams, Chiefs.
That's a given. But I have a feeling that if I would have done that, I would have been gift slapped all the way from Michigan to here. Fantasy God, go ahead.
Mark Andrews.
Mark Andrews. All right. I'm going to go. He's out. I'm going to go Debo Samuel. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are in round 6 of 13. The way we're going, we might all get this done in one episode. I think we're making good time, friends. I'm loving this.
And you jinxed it.
Yeah, he did. He's good at that.
I did not.
Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams. Raymond, pick number 6.
Young Ho Koo.
Who?
Young Ho Koo.
Who does he play for?
He's a kicker.
Atlanta.
Okay. I gotta look him up, I guess. Brandon.
Fung Poo's gonna throw shit at you for not knowing who he is.
Yeah, really.
Man. I'm gonna take Adam Thielen.
Oh God, you're gonna die.
I'm sorry, Dori. I love you.
That's all right.
I took Justin. It hurts way worse.
Yep, that hurt more.
I can concur that Dori loved Thielen and all that. All right, Greg.
I was heartbroken that he left the Vikings.
Pick number 6. What is it?
Aaron Rodgers.
Why did we wait so long to take him?
Because it's the Jets.
Yeah.
But they're kind of loading the Jets up, though. So
we'll see what
feel
happens.
Better than they have in recent years.
Emmanuel.
Let's see. I know Jamar Chase has probably been picked, right?
He's great. That was Greg's number 1 pick.
Okay, just making sure.
I have leftover shaving cream for my
Chris.
lunch.
Yeah. Chris Evans.
Chris Evans. All right. Remember, if you are picking as the man, please designate that. Tammy.
Has anybody picked Tyler Lockett yet?
Nope.
That's what she wants.
Yep, Tyler Lockett.
Tyler Lockett. Zach.
How did this completely go over all of our heads? I'm just looking at it, going through the list of who we picked. Give me Lamar Jackson.
I'm done. That's it. We're done. Call it a
Suck
night.
it up. Yeah,
Suck
suck
it
it
up.
up.
Suck it up.
This one's at all of you. Like every single one of you for that.
I didn't want Lamar. I was avoiding him.
Oh my gosh.
He's
Okay. I'm gonna go with Do I risk a Gibbs slap from 6 states away? No, Saquon Barkley.
Greg, since you're here and missed the other part of the discussion, when I re-promote the Garcia Twins podcast, I'll show you what I'm going to be bringing them since you weren't here for that part of the segment. You'll be surprised by what I'm bringing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Round 7. Fight.
I've been thinking the same thing the whole game. Every time you stay around, I'm like, where's the Street Fighter announcer guy when we need him?
I might as well take him, Kirk Cousins.
Thank you.
We'll see how he does.
Geno Smith.
Ooh. Good choice.
Sneaky good pick.
Brandon.
I'm going to take Sean Clifford, backup of the Packers.
Okay. Greg.
I mean, since he fell to me this late, I wanted to take him originally. I'm going to suck it up. I'm going to take Joe Burrow.
All right. Emmanuel.
San Francisco defense, that's backup.
San Francisco defense for special teams. Tammy.
Matthew Stafford.
I'm done. Although,
No, I'm going to throw a little more sauce on the wound so you can't get another good quarterback. I'll take Trevor Lawrence, sir.
In a way, I did pick him because I have the Buffalo defense.
Is his primary role defense or quarterback?
Cornerback is defense.
Oh, cornerback. I said quarter. He said quarter. I'm sorry.
No.
Very, 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 very muffled on mine. I apologize.
That's all right. All right. I am
talking quarterback.
Well, then, Doug, I want to make sure he has not been picked. I want to make sure. I'm going to go Isaiah Pacheco.
That is a phenomenal pick, Mike.
And I'm probably going to get slapped for it, too, because he's a Chief. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Round 8. 6 picks left. Remember, keep an eye on your positioning. 3 each. Remember that.
Yeah.
Once you made your 3, you're done with that stat, I guess. Go ahead, Dori Lou.
I've been trying to track, but I'm not sure. So Evan McPherson.
Okay. And again, in the next couple of days, I'll go over all these, and I'll if there needs to be changes, I will let everyone know. Raymond.
Dalvin Cook.
What do you say to that, Dori?
Considering I didn't even have him listed on any of my personal lists, I'm okay with that.
Okay. Brandon.
Well, so far I really can't believe nobody picked this guy. Alvin Kamara.
I believe he is injured.
He
No.
is?
No, Kamara suspended.
Well, then I'm going to go with Jahmyr Gibbs.
Okay.
Good pick.
Jahmyr Gibbs. All right. Greg.
Did anybody pick Joe Mixon of the Bengals?
Nope.
Looks like I'm going AFC North heavy then. Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon. Emmanuel.
Austin Eckler.
I believe
I've already got him.
Corey's got him.
Okay. That's my teacher. Sorry, I should rewrite this down. What about Keenan Allen?
Available.
Okay. That'll be my pick.
Keenan Allen. Tammy.
Yes. Jamal Williams.
Jamal Williams. Zach.
Jalen Waddle.
Who?
Jalen Waddle.
What team?
Miami.
Okay. Damn. I think this will take care of my running backs. No, that's quarterback. Well, I do need another quarterback. Daniel Jones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Round 9. We're almost done. We're in the home stretch. Dori Lou, you're up.
Yeah, I know. Deshaun Watson.
Really? Wow. That is a shock.
You needed to hear my audio for that.
Mikey,
Wow.
how many rounds are you going, Mike?
9. We're on
We
9.
are on 9. Do we want suggestions? Stop at 10 for the night, and then the other 3.
No. Mike, I'm saying complete the draft. I'm just asking a question.
Total picks is 13. So, and we're on 9.
That's all I want to know. There's 13 rounds. That's fine. I just want to make sure because I'm going to switch to the phone because the internet's going to go down any minute because of this heat. So
Okay.
we lost the AC. So
Oh no. Are you okay?
I'm dealing.
Okay. Raymond.
David Montgomery.
Okay.
I got David Montgomery.
No, yep, taken. Go ahead, Raymond.
James Cook.
James Cook. James Cook. Brandon.
Dak Prescott still available?
He was my
No.
first pick.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take Brandon McManus.
Got it. Greg.
Going back to the Pittsburgh Steelers with a guy who I think is going to break out this year, George Pickens.
George Pickens.
Damn it!
Another heart attack from Zach. Okay, great. Emmanuel.
Is George Kittle picked?
Kittle. I think he is available. Yep, you can have him.
Yeah, that would be my pick.
Okay.
Okay, this middle row is killing me right now.
You're gonna take down the fantasy god, Tammy.
Oh, sorry. Matt Gay.
Ooh, good one. I like that one. All right, Zach, breathe and make your next choice.
Darren Waller.
Aaron Waller. I need kickers.
Well, that's
Why haven't I found a kicker that I like? Oh my goodness gracious me. I only have that one. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Oh boy, do I need kickers real bad. Is he a kicker? Did I see that right? I just saw it.
I don't need these anymore.
Nope, that's not it. Darn it, I gotta find kickers fast. Otherwise I'm gonna be in big trouble.
I don't need RB.
Darn it. This is why I should have been a little bit more prepared. I'm gonna screw this up, I know it. Dang it. I need to do some more. I'm out of time.
Come on, Michael.
I'm gonna have to.
You want help, Mike?
No. I'm gonna do it on my own. Oh gosh! But since I'm wasting time, move on. Dori Lou, go ahead.
Has Jamar Gibbs been selected yet?
Yes.
This is going to hurt me because he's a Green Bay Packer, but Aaron Jones?
Good pick.
Raymond.
Brandon Aubrey.
What's his first name? You broke up.
Brandon.
Got it. Okay, Brandon, go ahead.
Nick Chubb.
I already got him.
My bad. Jonathan Taylor been taken?
Don't think so.
No.
I'll take Jonathan Taylor.
He's in contract. There's contract holding out on him.
Ah, dang it.
Well, wait. Jonathan rejoined the team, but requested a trade. He's still active.
Okay, so then he's still available then.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, then I'll take him.
Jonathan Taylor. All right. Greg.
Has anybody picked Tyler Bass from the Bills?
Nope.
Of the Bills kicker.
No. Oh, yes,
Tyler-
I did.
You did?
Yes. Have Tyler
yes,
Bass.
you did. Yes, you did.
Looking to see. What about Jason Sanders from the Dolphins?
Nope.
All right, that's my pick then.
Manuel.
Here's your kicker, Justin Tucker.
Already picked.
Already picked.
Okay. All right. Great. Another team that has more field goals than touchdowns will be Cairo Santos from the Bears.
Okay.
The Cairo. So you know.
Got it. Tammy.
Tua.
Tua. Tua time. Zach.
Am I capped on running backs?
Do you need it listed off?
If I'm capped, no. I'm gonna take Brees Hall. Screw it.
Brees Hall.
Mm-hmm.
Greg Zerline.
Legatron. Good pick, Mikey.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Round 11. We're almost done. Dori Lou.
Amon-Ra St. Brown of Detroit.
St. Brown.
Yep.
Great steal, Dori Lou.
Thank you.
Raymond.
Braden Cook.
Braden Cook.
I need a kicker.
Brandon.
I'm going to take Khalif Raymond.
Leaf Raymond. Greg.
The Wizard of Boz, Chris Boswell.
What's the last name?
Hold on, I messed up.
Boswell. Boswell.
Got it. Manuel. Go ahead, Emmanuel. You're up.
Oh, I thought I was muted. That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
were.
I was going to say, if he's not ready, I'll do a plug. Since we had a lull last time, I was away from the desk. But if you're ready to pick, man, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that. I thought I was on the.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
Yeah. Give me a second. Let me put it up again. What's the?
Do you want to do some plugs to give us a little?
Yeah. Just we can get the show off the air when it's time.
Yeah,
Okay.
Evan McPherson.
There you go.
Aaron McPherson, you said?
Yes.
All right.
Evan McPherson. He was picked already.
Okay.
He was?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the kicker from Cincinnati.
Okay, he was taken.
Okay.
Yeah, and Mikey, if you're not sure on spelling it ever, just spell it out phonetically, and we'll work it out. We'll worry about it later.
Yeah. Daniel Carson.
Daniel Carson?
I haven't heard that name yet.
Carlson.
Yeah, Carson.
Okay. Let's stop for a little break. Get the plugs out.
No,
Give us
Mikey,
time to-
go ahead and Mikey. I was trying to do a plug because there was such a big lull a segment ago, like a little bit ago. There was nothing. There was dead air. So I was going to do a plug, but I was away from the desk trying to scramble to get the lights turned off and everything in here. So since we're keep going, just go ahead and keep going. Zach, go ahead and make your next pick.
All right. No, it's Tammy's next pick.
Oh, sorry, Tammy. I apologize.
Anybody got Miles Sanders?
I don't think so.
Okay, Miles Sanders.
Okay.
Will Lutz.
Who is it?
Will Lutz.
Will Lutz.
Lutz.
Got it.
Again, Zach, don't worry about the spelling. Just Mikey, will write down phonetically. We need to keep the show moving. Sorry, guys.
Well, like I said, if everyone's cool with what they've got now, and we can stop and be cool with
Mikey,
it.
Let's just finish. We're almost there.
Please.
Because, I've honestly lost count of what positions I've got left. So, I'm fine with taking scraps at the end. I really do.
Same here.
But Mikey, not everybody may be okay with that. So let's just get through the 13 picks, please.
So, Mikey, if you don't have anything, I've got one.
Who?
Daniel Carlson.
For you or for me?
For me.
Emmanuel just picked him.
Okay, I apologize. Graham Gano?
Graham Gano, yeah.
Graham Gano from the Giants.
Yep.
Got it. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Raymond, your 12th pick.
George Pickens.
I believe that has been picked.
I already have him.
Yeah, that's been picked.
Okay. Marquise Brown.
That has not been picked.
Hollywood.
Brandon.
Not the best pick, but I'm going with Baker Mayfield.
I believe he's already
Baker
been
was
picked.
picked already, yeah.
Okay, well then let me go ahead and go with Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones was picked already by Mikey.
Damn it.
You have
Okay,
not.
well then.
Brandon, you have not picked your defense yet.
I know, and it's gonna suck, but I'm gonna go with the Lions.
What took you so long?
I'm sorry, Zach. I love you.
Greg, you have not picked your defense either.
Well, that was what I was about to pick. I'm really shocked nobody's picked the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. So.
That was about to be my pick. All right, fine.
Emmanuel, your 12th pick.
Josh Jacobs.
Josh who?
Jacobs.
I have.
No, he's holding out.
Oh,
Okay.
come on.
All right.
That takes away a pick from me then.
Pauvre enfant.
Najee Harris?
I think he got picked.
Greg picked him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, if it's a Steeler, chances are I got them.
Yeah, okay. All right. Rashad Wright.
Who?
Rashad Wright?
Okay. Tammy.
Najee Harris.
Greg picked Najee.
Greg got it.
Leonard Fournette.
Oh, good one. I haven't heard him all night. Zach.
The Eagles.
Philadelphia, Dallas, or Philadelphia for defense. I have no clue what I'm doing, so final picks, 13th round.
Are you sure this is 13th? Because I haven't picked my defense yet, and I don't have my man.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 12 for you. I've been keeping this would be your 13th pick.
Okay, so it's going to be my defense. So I'm going to go with the Jets.
Good choice.
Good pick.
Raymond, your final pick.
This is going to be the man for me, which is Brian Robinson Jr.
Okay. Brandon, final pick.
I don't know if anybody's picked him yet, but Mac Jones.
Mac Jones, nobody's picked him.
I'll take Mac Jones, and that's my final pick.
Good job. Greg, final pick.
I might need some help because I'm trying to think. All I have is a kicker left. So has Jake Moody of the 49ers been picked?
He has not.
No.
He has not. So cool. That's easy.
Jake Moody. Emmanuel, final pick.
I'm like you, Mikey. I don't know which position I need left. So
That's why I'm gonna when we're done, I'm gonna go over everything and see who needs what, and we'll work from there.
Yeah.
I promise.
Thank you, guys.
Did John Robertson?
See you tomorrow on the Greg Cherry Show.
Thank you, Greg.
Thank you.